Hi, I'm Josh from Apt. Apple has great networking. We've got an Airport Express and an Airport Extreme base station in front of me here. These are their two top models. There's also a time capsule which looks just like the Express, but there is a hard drive hiding inside of it for network backup, which is fantastic. When it boils down to it, when you compare the two types of products, check out the back of these. Obviously, this is the shape of this one. First of all, it's huge compared to an Airport Express. There's a lot more antenna power, and an Airport Extreme is really ideal for bigger spaces. They work together though, so a lot of people will have one of these and an Express kind of as a deadly combo. But when you look at the back, you're going to get an idea of what's going on here. The Extreme series or the time capsules are really designed to be a full-fledged wireless router. You've got extra Ethernet ports. These are gigabit Ethernet ports. We have a regular Ethernet port on an Express. So here I can hardwire devices through those extra 3 ports. On an Express, I only have one extra Ethernet connection. But the Express does give us an advantage for things beyond just basic networking. Like if I had, for example, the need for AirPlay in a different room. That's a huge advantage that Express gives me because the Express has a little headphone jack. And that headphone jack actually can be adapted, and you could plug in a small little plug that goes right in there and activates and trips that optical audio switch. So you could run an optical toslink cable to your high-end receiver and transfer over a full digital signal for your audio. Very cool. If not, you could just do the headphone jack to red-white analog audio, and that location has become an AirPlay location. So now you can wirelessly send audio to those spots. You could even plug in self-powered computer speakers. I could plug in headphones. Anything can plug into that jack and become that audio location through AirPlay. Cannot do that on an Extreme base station or a time capsule. There is no audio output at all. They do share the USB port though. Now, they're USB 2.0, they're not 3.0, but they both give me the ability to plug in a printer that's not wireless. I can plug it in with a good old-fashioned USB cable, and now that non-wireless printer becomes part of my network for both units. Or hard drives. I could plug in external hard drives into the USB port. If you're doing that, just remember, I would say my suggestion is USB-connected hard drives I don't think perform as well as a network hard drive that connects to Cat5. So Ethernet-connected hard drives, I think, are a better choice, and that has a lot to do with the way that they're partitioned versus a regular drive that you plug into your computer is going to carry a standard partition instead of a network one. So it's an option you have with USB on both units. Outside of that, it's really about the power. You have a lot more power coming off of an Airport Extreme or the time capsule units that have the hard drive. But the Express gives us that big advantage of being able to utilize it as an AirPlay location. So you have a bunch of options for both. The key thing is they do work together. So if I have a main Extreme, I could always take an Express and extend this signal wirelessly. I could run a Cat5 from here to here and make a new network in the roaming network option. They do work together, and the software airport utility really is the rug that ties the room together to make this really simple to set up. We have a lot of networking products at app.com. Let's hear some comments. What's your favorite router? Do you think Apple has networking down? Love to hear some comments.